Now, it's been 3 years since Modern Family ended. You just had a reunion with Jesse Tyler Ferguson.
Oh, yes. Speaking of a lot of men to love, I went to see him on Broadway. He's doing this, the play Take Me Out. Quite a few men are disrobed in it. It's about, it takes place a lot in a locker room of a professional baseball team. And it was it was high theater, it was art, it wasn't salacious at all. But I did check ahead of time to make sure I wasn't gonna see Jesse's wa-ding-ding. I don't need to see my brother's business, you know what I mean? Now, Jesse Williams comes out and disrobes, and I gasped. I was not proud. This is an expensive theater ticket. This is my night of culture, and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God.
That's what you did?
Yeah, that is what I did. And I was very apologetic, Jesse Williams. You're an excellent actor, but you get a little upstaged at one part of that play. Tiny bit.
You are so funny. Can you tell us what The Neighborhood is about?
Oh, The Neighborhood is about love. The Neighborhood is about, you know, exception. The Neighborhood is about learning. The Neighborhood is about inclusion. The Neighborhood is about self-awareness. The Neighborhood is just a good-hearted show, and I'm so happy that CBS has decided to go with The Neighborhood as one of their CBS comedies.
Yes. I feel that energy in it. I feel like it has lessons in it. It has current events in it, and then it has people like yourself that we know and love, and it just make home feel like home. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's relatable things in it, and that's what I love so much about it. So I have fallen in love with
When
this
do you
show.
have time to watch TV?
You know what? I don't have much time, but I'm gonna watch you, okay? All right, you make sure of that. And then you had some fabulous guests like Miss Patti LaBelle. What is that like to have you and her together?
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
Queen Patty is...
Ain't she something?
She is.
She is.
Like you can't pin her to anything. And you know, she's blessed us and anointed us with her voice. But she's more than her voice.
She is.
So she is just beyond an amazing human being.
She really is.
I told Miss Patty, I said, Miss Patty, you have been around the world, blessing that, and that's how I felt about you, Jennifer, as well. Like, and you know, you don't have the time that she's had, but that you know, you're on that same path.
Thank you.
And people don't realize when you share of yourself like that, it's very taxing. You know, there are things in your personal life that has to, you know, sometimes it goes not taken care of. And so I was like, Miss Patty, while you're on this set, I'm gonna make sure
You want to take care of her.
I wanted to take care of
we better take care of Mama Patty.
And she's just an amazing human being.
She really
Not
is.
just, we were all, our set, we have a great team of people. And of course, you know, working with Cedric the Entertainer, he is just amazing to work with. Like, just a good man, a good human being, good father.
Well, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people get starstruck about you because your show is in the 5th season. Congratulations. Picked up for 5th season.
Thank you, guys.
Tell everyone what it's about.
So our show is about a Detroit sock salesman who falls in love with his Nigerian nurse. It's a groundbreaking show because for the first time on American television, a Nigerian is playing a Nigerian.
Yes.
On primetime network. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And we get to show off Yoruba culture, Nigerian culture. We speak in our native language, Yoruba sometimes. I'm trying to get them to put in a little bit of pidgin English in there. And a couple of weeks ago, we were out on the law and we had like talking drummers. Do you know what talking drum is? How do I explain that? You have to experience it. You have to come to one of my parties and experience that.
I would love to.
Okay. But we were out there in front of, right underneath the Warner Brothers sign, and I organized everyone that was in white, and the drummers who were in multicolors, and we did a whole thing, because I felt like it was so impactful to have that juxtaposed against the backdrop of Warner Brothers Studio.
That is amazing. Please let us know. We would love to come.
Yeah, it's called Ninja Sweat. That's the name of the party. So it's called Ninja Sweat. The first one was last year on my birthday. The only rule is you can't wear shoes that are uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
You can't
That's
wear
my
shoes,
type of
you
party.
can't dance in all night. And yeah. The next one is gonna be on my birthday again. It's gonna be called Ninja Sweat Mansion, because it's gonna be a weekend long in a mansion. And what I do is I have Nigerian food. I had a Nigerian food truck, Nigerian music, but the DJ battles with percussionists. So talking drummers and like African percussionists. There's a live battle going on while you dance and dance. And I also infuse aromatherapy, so I put like lavender in the air and stuff like that. A little bit of peppermint, energize it as well. And jasmine, if you know what that does. Yeah, so that's, please come to my party.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. I definitely want to come by.
Yeah, you're coming?
So a lot of people know you from Nickelodeon, Drake and Josh.
Yes.
Oh my God. And then you have like a lot of. That was the show.
That was the show. You know, it's funny. It was one of the first things I ever did, and I made a decision to be on a show for kids, right? And so in my mind, every decision I make after that, I need to respect that a baby may be watching. So I'm not one of those people that thinks, well, I'm not a role model. If you put yourself out there,
right,
you're a role model.
That's
you
true.
may not like being a role model, but you are. So I try to choose things, at least when I'm on camera, because I get a little naughty with voiceover. I might get a little naughty with voiceover. But if it's on camera, I try to make sure it's something that a kid that watched Drake and Josh, they're 35 now, but they could, they won't be affected by, my choices.
So you mentioned doing voiceovers.
Yes.
I want to do more of that. What's your favorite part about doing voiceover?
You know, I've become a woman of a certain age, and so I don't like a lot of makeup. I don't want to put the Spanx on. And so now you can just kind of, y'all know. So now you can just kind of roll out of bed and you're in pajamas, and everything during the pandemic was on Zoom. So I could leave and go to my closet and do my little Zoom recordings, and everything was wonderful. So that's my favorite part, that I don't have to put on makeup.
I like that. Tell everyone about your new show.
Oh, God, you guys, that is called Act Your Age. It's a new show on Bounce TV, and if you don't know where Bounce is, it's already on your TV. You just have to get an antenna. It's free for everyone. That is the amazing Tisha Campbell, the amazing Kim Whitley. We also have Mariah Robinson and Nathan Anderson. Yes. Hey, there's the babies. It's a reimagining, if you will, of the Golden Girls if they were black and in their 50s. So it's really a wonderful time. We're having a great time, created by the wonderful Allison Faust. And can I break some news here today?
Sure, yes.
So Act Your Age, I can say when we're debuting. We're debuting March 4th at 8 p.m. on Bounce. Yes, thank you guys. We're gonna start with 2 back-to-back episodes that first week. So we're gonna have 8 episodes that air in the spring and then 8 more that air in the summer. And you guys are gonna love it. I swear I wouldn't tell you that if it wasn't true. It's so funny.
If you're in it, it's gonna be great.
Come on.
It's gonna be. So tell us, what is it like playing mom to older kids?
You know what, listen, I always was concerned about having 20-year-old children and be on TV and to admit that I could have kids that old. And then I did the math. And I was like, the math fits. And I'm 51, as I could have a 20-something-year-old child.
Okay, and it's been 10 years since the last episode of The Office aired.
That's it. You believe it?
Oh my God, no.
It's crazy.
So, what is that like?
You know, it's so interesting how time works, because Jenna Fisher texted me, like, it's been 10 years, and it just hit me. It feels like it was like 3 years ago. And you think about, like, when you're 10 years old, like the space from like 10 to 20 feels like 50 years. And then like the last 10 years, I don't want to date myself, but it just went so quickly. I can't believe it's 10 years since we ended that show. But thank God the show people still watch it, they still love it, they stream it, and it's happy about that.
Yes, but time flies like when you're having fun, and with the cast, y'all always look like y'all were laughing and having a good time.
I always say it was a second family. We really had a second family. I would leave my one family, and I'd go, and from like 7 a.m. till 5 p.m., I'd be with my second family. It was joyous. It was incredible. It was the best job I'll ever have.
That's what you want to hear.
Yeah.
So you guys grew up, like, how old were you when you all first started? You know what I mean?
In the industry?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I would say we were probably like 12 years old. Yeah.
12 years old.
12.
So
We
what
were
was it
young
like
and-
going out that young?
It was, you know, it was interesting, and I have this funny story where, you know, my sister and I, we had just came out on, you know, Sister Sister. We were in New York, and we used to have a bodyguard, and we just wanted to feel normal, you know, like normal kids, and we ended up going to the most normal place in New York City, which was Times Square, and I remember, I don't know if it was like a busload of kids, but they just started running after my sister and I. And the only place that we could find like refuge was in a pharmacy. And so, I don't know, it felt like we were like the Beatles, you know, back then.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, but it was fun, you know?
I would have definitely been one of those kids trying to track y'all down. Just know that. Such a fan. So happy to be.
Okay, and people are really excited about Community being made. It's
Yes.
turned into a movie now.
Yes,
So-
yes, thank you, thank you.
Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, Community was a show. It honestly, if The Hangover made me famous, Community made me a better actor. I worked with everyone there from Donald Glover, Gillian Jacobs, Allison Brie, Yvette Nicole Brown, Chevy Chase, Danny Pudi, and unfortunately, and notice I will never mention Joel McHale's name. How dare you? I know he was a guest here, and I apologize for that. So he's one of my best friends, but at least I heard in the movie, you know, I'll get first billing, so it'll be good. But no, I don't know much about the movie except that it's happening. It's only because of the love of the fans and the love of the show that we're all just getting the band back together. I'm just so, again, real talk, just so grateful to be a part of it, really.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.